Welcome back, everyone. The presidential candidates really have a lot to discuss in the next few weeks, and two big ones are the economy and COVID-19. Paul Nelson joins us live in the newsroom after talking to a political science expert. Paul, are we in the home stretch of campaign 2020?
Not quite yet, Ryan. Experts say Labor Day is really when the campaigns kick into high gear, but there's still a lot of things left for the candidates to decide. For Joe Biden, that includes picking a running mate. That could happen by this weekend.
Joe Biden says he'll choose a woman to be his running mate. Political experts say his selection could come down to where she's from to give the Democratic ticket a regional boost. Biden's age could also play a role. If he wins, he'll be 78 when he takes the oath of office.
At age 78, Biden needs to have a running mate that would be seen as immediately able to be president. It will just reassure people who are a little bit worried about his age.
The economy is always a big factor in a presidential election. How that looks by November 3rd is important to both candidates, especially with COVID-19 playing a role.
And the headlines and the issues, the large unemployment numbers, the economic impact of COVID, all of those tend to press against the incumbency of the sitting president, regardless of their party.
Locken says that could explain the gap between the candidates. Polls show Biden leading nationally.
Whoever wins the presidency, we are facing some of the greatest challenges we have as a country come 2021. And a lot of things that have been kicked down the road have to be dealt with.
He says those include issues like national debt, health care, and racial issues.
I think you have a lot of voters fed up, white, black, Asian, you name it. It's that there's a system here that's broken. It needs to be addressed.
None of Nevada's constitutional offices or U.S. Senate seats are on the ballot this year, but there are races for Congress and state legislature. The presidential contest will get most of the attention.
The voter turnout is much better for this cycle than it is for the state cycle.
The University of Notre Dame is withdrawing from hosting the first presidential debate in September. Last month, the University of Michigan withdrew from the second debate, but a third one is still scheduled for late October in Nashville. Covering the story live in the newsroom, Paul Nelson, 2 News.
Paul, thanks. 99 days will be here before we know it, and be sure to stay with 2 News and CBS News for continuing coverage of campaign 2020.